everyone, welcome back to my channel, One Enlightened Diva, and I am Valerie, and I hope you guys are doing well today. I am doing well today. Today, I would like to share something personal with you. This is a letter that I wrote to my higher self, my God self. I was in deep thought, and I just started writing, and this is something that I'm telling my higher self, that I'm expressing to my higher self. And it goes like this. It says, I thought about how everything is backwards and how things we have been taught are told about ourselves is simply not true. As I have been on my spiritual journey, I have learned so much about myself and about my connection to the universe, to God, the creator, the divine, my higher self, whatever you would like to label it as. And you may ask, what have you learned or even discovered? I have discovered that my soul is ancient. And in saying that, you could be in a 30-year-old body, but your soul could be thousands of years old, right? Hard to believe? Yes. But is it true? I know it is. I believe it is. So that goes back to not judging others based on their outer appearance, because you don't know the soul that is within another, or spirit within another. You see, people can pretend, they can fake it, or they can just be lying about who they are, but the spirit cannot be hidden, right? Can anyone say discernment? You must have discernment right now. I must have discernment right now. Because there are a lot of shapeshifters. What do I mean? And like I said, they can appear one way, but within they're a whole different entity, a whole different spirit than what they portray. So that's why you have to have discernment. That's why I have to have discernment. And I'm telling myself this, right? But if you have the eyes to see and the ears to hear, you will be able to recognize high vibrational spirits from the low vibrational spirits. Note to self, a smile doesn't always mean someone is kind, because smiling faces will get behind your back and gossip and assassinate your character. Those same smiles. And once again, can we say the word discernment? I am stepping into my power each day. And although there are those that don't want me to do that, sorry, not sorry. Remember, we all have a light within us, but those that are in the dark, that like the dark, don't want to see you or see me in our light. I feel those that are in the dark really want to be in the light, but they don't want to do the work or take steps to get there. Perhaps they are mad at you because you took the steps, and perhaps they are mad at themselves because they didn't. You know, these people that always have something negative to say about whatever you do or your accomplishments, they are really envious because they didn't have the willpower. They didn't have the guts, the courage, the inner strength to chase their dreams or go towards their dreams. And they're upset with you because that's what you're doing, fearlessly. And that envy, they are projecting it towards you, towards me. But there's nothing that I can do about that. We must all deal, or rather heal, ourselves. And in saying that, you must. And in saying that, I must. Keep going. And know that there is a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. And I tell myself that frequently. Even though things happen unexpectedly, right? Things that are meant to delay me and stop me. And they have. But I always seem to get back up, right? And when I do, I just say, keep going, Valerie. Keep going. I keep going. Like, because I'm supposed to, right? I feel one day I'm going to tell people how I kept going, even in adversity, right? But in order for me to do that, I got to go through it, right? Like, when I think about it, it's like I'm going through it, not just for myself, but for others. Because in order for me to talk to people about, climbing and getting over adversity or being resilient, right? I have to be resilient and I have to jump over the hurdles and get through it, right? And jump right into my success. And then when I do that, I'll be able to tell people how I did it, right? Because people are going to want to know. And I'm going to want to tell them. And there are people who don't want that to happen. But it's going to happen anyway, right? That the only thing that can stop me is me. And I don't plan on doing that. Period, right? So I just keep looking forward. I just keep going. And sometimes I have to look at myself, all right, and say, Valerie, this is hard. But my higher self is like, it is, but it'll be worth it. Everything that I've gone through, that I go through, is for a higher purpose. And I understand that, and I know that, right? I know it. Like, I don't believe it. I know it, right? And it's like, even if nobody else believes in it, or believes me, or believe in what I'm doing, or what I'm going towards, it doesn't matter. I told somebody a long time ago, as long as God believes in me, right? Ain't no way I can fail, right? And it don't matter how long it takes, right? Because if it's taking a long time, it's just preparation. And that's all that it is. And whatever I'm going through is just growth, right? For whatever it is that God has for me, He's just preparing me. The divine is preparing me, right? And so I try not to look at adversity, right, as a bad thing or as a negative thing, because every time I get over a hurdle, I'm growing, right? I'm just becoming a better version of myself, my higher self. Sometimes, you get in situations where it's like, I don't know what I'm going to do. You know what I'm saying? I've been there, right? Many times. But some kind of way, the universe, God, makes a way. And it's just like, it's really kind of magical. It really is. And I'm so grateful for it, though. I'm grateful to my higher self. I'm grateful to God. I'm grateful to that higher power. Whatever you want to label it as, right? Because we all, have a name of who we look up to, right? But we're just going to say God, our higher self, our God self. But, yeah. But back to my letter. I know, I deviated. I realized that I am connected to the forces of nature, to fire, to the water, to the earth, to the air, to the spiritual realm. I'm connected to all life. And every day, the universe shows me just how connected I am. It feels magical. I feel something being shown to me, being unlocked. It's like whatever it is that is within me, it's waking up more and more. And I believe, or rather I know, keeping my vibrations high, staying positive, even in adversity, finding positivity in negativity, or finding positivity in adversity. It helps to keep your vibration high. And I do that, and I try to do that on a daily, because you never know what's going to happen. But I always say, you don't know what's going to happen, but how you respond is very important, right? Staying connected to my higher self is opening a portal. It's unlocking something, right? I don't quite know what that is, right? But I know that it is. You know how you don't know, but you know. Something like that. I've been feeling that for a long time. It's like, I don't know specifically what's going to happen, but I know it's going to happen, right? I may not know all the specifics, but I know. Because this was God's telling me, right? I'm listening. So God is just telling me, Valerie, keep going. No matter what it looked like. Because, sometimes it don't look like it. It don't look like you're going to succeed, or it don't look like, whatever it is you're dreaming, it doesn't look like it's going to come true. Perhaps it's supposed to look like that because it's to show you how bad you want it. Like, just because you don't see it clearly doesn't mean that it's not going to happen. That perhaps when you don't see it clearly, you're testing yourself. I'm testing myself, right? That even though it doesn't seem like it's clear or it's going to come true, if I really truly believe it, I don't have to see it. I just know, right? Or I can have the attitude where I don't see it and I give up. And right when I give up, that's right when it was going to happen, right? That everything is a test. Your willpower, how bad you want something, right? You got to want it bad. And it's like, you got to know, even when it don't look like it, it doesn't mean that it's not going to happen. It doesn't mean that it's not going to happen. And I'm just telling, and this is a letter to myself, but it's also a letter to everyone. Like, don't give up on your dreams. Ain't nothing wrong with having dreams. Even if your dreams seem far-fetched to the next person, it don't matter, right? As long as you know. As long as you know, and God knows, right? This is going to happen. And if you got naysayers saying that it ain't good to have dreams because dreams don't come true, and it's just like, don't listen to that. No, dreams do come true. Truly they do. My dreams are going to come true, and your dreams are going to come true. Just stay on the path. And no matter what you see, even if it look like it ain't happening or it ain't happening fast enough, just know it's going to happen, right? Be patient. Keep moving forward. Keep healing. And it's going to happen. And most of all, keep knowing, right? Ain't nothing wrong with believing, but know it too. Know it's going to happen. It's got to happen. There's no way that, if you do that, there's no way it can't happen, right? But thank you guys for listening to me. And if you guys like this video, give it a like, share it, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell when you want to know when I upload a new video. And if you'd like to support and donate to my channel, all of the information is in the description box. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.